First, with the recording, that I want to know is, did you receive all the classes? Did you get a
No,
chance to see the recording?
last time recording only I got.
So,
Actually, ma'am, I was out of town for wedding to
yeah,
Jaipur.
yeah, okay.
So even I didn't get to see the all the recordings. So I'll check
That's
and
fine.
let you know. I'll put
Yeah,
message.
let yeah,
Because
let me
yesterday
know.
night only I came and morning all I wipe all clothes and all everything
Yeah,
I wind up and then I complete this homework.
no, very good. That's why I'm saying you are really dedicated, and I really enjoy teaching you. I
Yeah.
really have fun having class with you.
And yesterday I was very sick. I was full on cold and cough, and my head was there. I started doing my all points, rubbing my lungs, put my tips on nose
Mm-hmm.
points, pressing on
Mm-hmm.
nose points. And in the morning I was much better. Today morning I was much better.
Very good.
So I
So
able to
this is a
talk.
good thing that you experienced it,
Yes,
right?
yes. I like to share with you that I really feel it so nice.
Yes. Yes. And the more you learn, the more enjoyable you will feel, is because at least we can help ourselves. We don't have to run to the doctor for little things, you know?
Yes.
And in cold and cough, always remember, when you're treating yourself or you're treating others, give 3 days of chance. Cold always stays. Cold is a very, very stubborn ailment. Okay?
Mm.
Cold doesn't go away easily. So you have to give 3 days to cold. Anytime. Whenever you feel like, one day you will feel good, then again next day you will feel like, oh, now it's again coming. Is the therapy working or not? The therapy is working, but cold is very persistent. Cold is one thing that if you don't take care properly, it doesn't leave your body easily. Okay, so whenever we are treating cold, you should always treat it from the day you find out till at least 5 to 7 days. Even if you feel better, you should
Okay.
continue to treat yourself for cold. Basic. Okay, then 3 days, after 3 days, if by any chance fever is there, then you must go to the doctor, just to
Mm.
make sure if there is any kind of infection developing. And for that, you will learn color therapy today. You will learn the Ayurvedic also, and we know the color therapy. So for fever, you can immediately put color therapy. So infection from the body is eliminated. Okay. So whenever you have fever, make sure you do the infection treatment, which is black color. For infection, always black color. And I will show you where for fever. This will help even if you go to the doctor, even if the doctor tells you that there is nothing, it's just normal flu. Just because, in season changes, you do get fever.
Yeah,
It's
I got
normal.
because of that only. Because
Yeah.
in Jaipur there was a really hit.
Yeah.
So hot
And
there
dry
was.
heat.
Because usually I don't get any cold and cough. But
Yeah.
that time I drank so much ice water, ice mocktails, and then I got all my so much pain. I got started paining in my tooth.
Mm,
So once I took this medicine, and but next day again I felt same. So I
correct.
started yesterday from tomorrow. From yesterday I started doing points and all. I'm feeling much better.
Good. So next time, anytime you have cold or you are in too much heat, avoid ice.
Yeah, I know. I never had ice
Okay.
anything, but that was so hot. Even my control
Yes.
power is very much good. I don't
No,
take,
I
but
totally get
yeah.
it. We all do that. We all do that, and which is not a bad idea. But lot of times, what I suggest to people is that when it is too hot and you cannot avoid ice, You take the ice in your hand, you put it on your head, but don't
Okay.
take it inside.
Okay.
Inside, you still drink cold water, not ice cold water, but cold water, and drink cold things. Things like, cucumber juice,
Cucumber. Yes.
watermelon juice, anything that is cleansing and cooling your system. But to cool from outside, you should hold that ice in your hand, rub it on the ice everywhere. You can put it on your head, you can do that, and that way it will calm down, but the system will not be affected. The system will still stay uh, hydrated. Okay?
But ma'am, we have for a cold, there are so many types of cold are people are getting. This
Yes.
mine was because of weather change, because I moved to from here it's raining to
Yes.
moving to very
From
hot
humidity to very
atmosphere
hot.
with the weather.
Yes. And
But
from
my
heat, you are
daughter
coming back
every
here.
day she got started sneezing. So is that because of allergy? So do we
No,
have to give different treatments for both the co?
no.
Okay.
Whenever it
Okay.
is this kind of changes, whenever you are having a change of weather conditions, environmental changes, at that time, you are always going to give exactly the same thing. You're going to do the
Okay.
same thing. But at the same time, you always make sure that this, because everybody's symptoms are different, cause may
Yeah,
be
my
the same.
daughter usually she started sneezing in every morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to treat. Should I do same treatment to
Same
her?
thing. Yes. You can do the same
Okay,
treatment. And
nice.
sneezing is again, sneeze also is lungs related. Sneeze also is coming from our nostrils. So you can give the same treatment. Black color is
Oh,
very
nice.
important, right? So
Yes,
that can
yes,
help. It will help. And if you can't find anything, you can put black pepper over here, right?
yes.
Right away.
I taught insect therapy, so I press all my tips.
Tips. Very
Nose,
nice.
nose ka tips I put press, and I put here this also large
Yes.
intestine. This
Yes.
is these 2 points I pressed,
Very
and I
good.
started rubbing to give heating my lungs. This only
Nice.
I have done, and I feel much better.
Awesome. And the same thing, your daughter will also feel the same thing. You will do it. She should feel the exactly, she will feel good about it.
Oh,
Diet
nice.
wise, what you can do is, you know what is jaifal, right? Nutmeg,
Yes.
jaifal. Jaifal is very, very good for any kind of cold. Okay, so what you can do is you can take jaifal, rub it on, you know how we have that stone thing. You rub
Yes.
it with milk. You, not water,
Yes.
but milk. You take that and then you can apply it right around here and right around here. Apply it and let it cool off.
Yeah. Okay. But
And
and I'm using black pepper and salt powder.
yeah, that's fine. That is good
Yeah.
too.
That it is
Very
very
helpful.
beneficial.
Yes.
Yes.
Even ginger and lemon and honey is also very
Okay.
beneficial.
Yes.
Turmeric
Yes.
with black pepper and honey is also very
Yeah.
beneficial. So there are many things you can do it, but this is like common things that and these are things. So when you learn more and more, in between we give you tips, but there are, when you come further, then the diet is also included in it. How to meditate is included, how to do the what are the chakras, how to treat the chakras based on the chakras. All these things come in the future. Like as we keep advancing, it all kind of merges together. Okay, so now we did the 5 shoe points. You submitted the 5 shoe points. It's very good, very nicely explained. Now, all you have to do is you have to give all the meridians 5 shoe points on your both fingers, front and back, right? And you have to
Yeah. Right.
color it. You have to color it.
Yeah.
Okay?
This I'm going to do on Thursday
Okay.
because on but I don't know now about it's the Shira is there,
Yeah.
so we have some it's
That
working
is
on.
something you and Pallavi ma'am will decide. So you
I'll,
guys can
I'll
go back and forth. But for the submission of the assignment, I would suggest you to complete the assignment with colors because you did
okay.
submit the.
I have tried some this I have tried my own. This is
Yes,
Biol Point
yes.
4. This is the yin meridian of hands, lungs.
Okay. Yes,
Lungs का 5 points detail and
yes.
Biol points. Because
Be
I
all
already
point.
submitted that video on
Yes, I
hand.
saw that. Yes, you submitted that. Now, the next second submission that you did on the paper, right? You submitted your
Yes.
figures. So,
I
uh,
tried with colors, but it got sprayed. So I
okay.
rub off, removed it, and again I set. So I'll do this on with bindis on
Yeah.
on my hand.
Okay. That's
Yes.
fine. Okay. So you can, so as long as you have understood the five shoe points, it will be easy for you to understand why we are taking certain points because that will remind you, right? Every point, heat point, cold point, humidity point, these are very important. Now that we have completed our TCM, you know the colors, you know what is the sedation color because sedation color will be the controlling color, right? Because in your five shoe points, if I feel that the heat point of the lung is to be sedated, what is the heat point of the lung? Look into your notes. What is the heat point of the lung? I think it is LU7 if I'm not mistaken.
No, but I don't know. Lungs, I don't. I know it's lungs is start from it's a wood.
Lung starts from wind,
Wood
right? It's a
element.
yin.
Yeah. So it must be fire means Lu10.
Lu10.
Lu10 point is here.
Hmm.
It's fire point, right?
Right. So Lu10, correct?
Yes.
Lu10 is your heat point, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I want to sedate the heat point because I feel there is too much heat in my lungs. Then I want to sedate it. So, what will be the sedation color for that?
That white magnet.
White
You
magnet,
have to pick
correct. But
white magnet.
color wise, what will you use? What is the color of heat?
Red.
Red.
Orange.
So now
Red and orange.
red and orange. So now we are using sedating point, right?
Controlling power. Fire
Correct.
controls
So
water.
huh.
So
So
water
what will water color is?
blue.
Blue
No,
or black. You can use
black.
black or blue. You in
Black
TCM,
kidney and only.
black or blue
Yes.
is fine. Okay.
Oh,
So
yes.
whenever you want to do that, usually we never lungs we don't sedate because usually lungs need to be dry. But if it's over dry, if it is too
Overdrive.
dry, then it's not also good, right? It can,
Yes.
yes. So when will it become too dry? When there is too much heat, it can become dry,
Yes.
right? So that time we need to move the lungs. So what we generally do is we, if dryness is there, too much dryness is there, what is the controlling energy for dryness?
Water.
No.
No,
Controlling,
no. Dryness metal. Okay, wait. Metal. It's earth. No, no. Fire.
no. Dryness,
Metal control. Metal.
metal,
Fire controls metal.
wood. What is wood?
Wood.
Wood is
Wood
controlling, right?
controls earth.
Water, earth, earth,
Huh. Huh.
correct? Okay,
Wood controls earth.
yes. And then
Huh.
And then
Fire
fire
is matter.
controls metal.
Metal.
So then you will heat this, right? You will
Yes.
tone this. You will tone the fire one, correct?
Yes.
And what you
Yes.
will do, you will sedate the dryness of the lungs.
Huh.
Why will you sedate the dryness of the lungs? Because it
Because
is
we
too
are
dry.
too dry.
Because it is too dry. So, what are we going to do? We are going to sedate the dryness of the lungs. Correct?
Lungs.
Makes sense? Now you're understanding why we are using this 5 shoe points, where you will start to connect. Say, I'm giving you a protocol that sedate LU5 and tonify K6. Okay. Now, when you go and you look at your 5 shoe points, you will start understanding why did she say for sedation of this and why did she say K6 to tonify? Because it is the heat or the it is the heat or the wind or the dryness or the humidity, that is what we are trying to control of that organ, of that particular organ that we are making a protocol. It can be the organ source point, it can be the leo connecting point, it can be a z cleft point. So as long as you know your 60 points, then it's easy for you also to many times just use those points and heal, right? You use the mini system correspondence, which was wonderful, right? So, in fever, in fever, when anybody gets fever, what we do is we put a black color on the top, on the tip here, we put a black color on the tip here, on all fingers. Okay,
Oh,
all fingers including the thumb. On the tip here we put one black and here we put one black. Okay, the reason is all the 10 points that we are doing is we are doing the yang brain. This is called the yang brain, the back of our finger, and below the thumb, right in the center below the nails, is called the yang brain. So what we are doing, we are controlling the brain from here and from here. This is also brain, no?
so both the this point also we have to put black color.
Yes, both points will put black color
Tip.
when
Okay.
we have fever.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the reason is because we are cooling down. If you think about it, we are cooling down from here, we are cooling down from here,
Yes.
right? If you think of olden times when people are too hot or they have too much pain or they get sunstroke, what do? We put a cold
Ice.
patch here and we
Uh,
cold patch here. When we hold it like this, the whole system is kind of cooling down, right? So that is why now you will learn this more when we go into the Ayurvedic part. So today, should we start the Ayurvedic?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding the TCM so far?
Right now, so I don't know, but maybe I ask again and again something
Yeah, that
because it's
is.
very you have to consist. You have to be consistent for that
Yes, yes.
because
And which is
if
okay.
I yeah, so I
And you
have
have
to
to
go
go ahead.
deep for food. This which I have not learned yet. I have to give videos on make videos for this gallbladder and everything that liver
The
and all.
the
This
five
is
shoe points
leg
for that.
I should yes,
Right, right.
that I'll do.
So
That I'll do.
yeah. So 5 shoe points when you do on your feet, the same way you will immediately do it for the be all. Okay?
Yes.
And that
Yes.
is fine. See that as long as you are submitting your assignments, it is good for you because that way we know that what you have understood, what you have not understood. And that's why they are considered to be the part of your final exam marks. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
so you will do the 5 shoe points. You understood the colors. It doesn't change, right? Whenever you're doing it for yin and yang, whether it's the yin or of the from the foot or it is yin from the hands, and the yang of the foot and the yang in the hands. Correct? So now, once you are done with that, now we will slowly shift to Ayurvedic part. Now, when we
Ma'am,
say
only one question I want to
yeah,
ask.
yeah.
This on for lungs energy, array, this for heart energy is element is fire. That means we give hot, right? Means that heart means sometimes we got heart one. So it's jada energy that's we are giving more energy for heart, or how we should we count it?
So heart is always supposed to be the heat. Its own energy is what? Heat,
Yes.
correct? The own energy of our heart is heat. Now, sometimes what is high blood pressure? Too much heat.
Yes.
Too much heat, right?
Yes.
So now what
Yes.
we want to do? So we say on your left thumb, on your young brain, here if you put a navy blue color, indigo color, if you put a
Okay.
indigo color, it brings down your high blood pressure. Okay. Now that blue color is for what in TCM?
To sedate water means water
Down,
element. Okay.
yes, to
To
bring
cool
down
down.
the
Yes,
heat in
sedate.
the heart.
Yes.
Correct. Now
Hmm.
you have low blood pressure. What is low blood pressure? The heart is getting cold. It's not getting enough pressure to pump, right? So then what we do? We
We have
use
to
its
put
own
energy.
energy. Yes, we have
Yes,
to
yellow,
use its
yellow
own
magnet.
energy.
Yes.
So forget about the yellow magnet for now, but
Okay. We have to put
if
red,
red,
fire energy.
correct? Fire energy. So that is how for heart, that is how we will think about. Now in heart, you have its own 5 shoe energy also, right? So
Yes.
within the heart, there is part of the heart that is heat, part of the heart that has humidity, part of the
Yes.
heart that has to stay dry, part of the heart that has to be flowing. Flowing is what? Movement is what?
Up.
What is movement? What energy has movement?
Wind.
Wind, correct? So it has the wind energy, it has to have its own. In the same way, if you look at any organ, every organ has to have all these 5 elements. Just like us, our body, every organ that we are looking into has to have all the 5 elements in it. It has to have the heat energy, it has to have the cold, but every energy is different. Because if we have too much heat in the kidneys or the urinary bladder, do you think it is good?
No.
Because its own energy is what? Its own energy is coldness.
Water. Huh.
Correct?
Coldness.
Coldness is its own energy. So that is why we use K3 as its coldness energy. Correct? It
Got
calls the organ source energy.
source. Okay. Right.
Correct? So, in
Yes.
the same way, what we have to understand when we are treating any organ is that what is happening to the organ. Depending on what is happening to the organ, you are going to use the protocol. If you don't understand, because right now you're not having all the protocols created, right? You're only doing like 1 point, 2 points. the five shu points, the energy points, sedation and tonification. That is all what you are going to use. Now, when you come to the Ayurvedic part, you will also start understanding little bit more, though it might be little twisted because we are now looking, we learned the TCM, but now we are learning the Ayurveda. In Ayurvedic, little things change, but the concept of the energy doesn't change, right?
Okay.
Now, in Ayurveda, everything is based on Vat, Pitta, and Kapha.
Cup.
So I'm going to open and share our PDF. So here we have Ayurvedic Acupressure, which we started a little bit last time, correct? That in Ayurveda, everything is called, it's based on correspondence, which we called is the Tulyartha in Ayurveda. Tulyartha means comparative, correct? And in the
Ekdam
same way, yes. So in the same way, in Tulyartha, if we go down, if you come to, let's see, is the Tulyartha given here? Okay. So the correspondence of the Ayurveda, I just want to show you because I want you to see the difference. Okay. Give me. Okay. And okay. Not this. I had an Ayurvedic class. That's what I want to do. Uh, Give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to find my Ayurvedic class.
Yes, yes.
I think it's in my old. Let's see. Okay, PowerPoint and computer. Let's see if this opens. And if I have it, what bit the cuff and Tulyartha. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. Sometimes I take short courses for people to understand what it is. Let me see if I can. Okay, share it. And then I'll send it in the group, the pictures. Okay. So in Tulyartha, can you see this? Are you able to see this?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just broaden it. So in Tulyartha, what we are looking at is basically exactly how our figure stands, our body stands. Okay? Instead, we do still take this thumb up here. Okay? We are still going to make look this thumb going up here, right? But what we do is exactly if the thumb is up here, if this is your chest part, do you see this? If this is your chest part, do you want me to draw anything and show you? Is it visible? Let me, okay, okay. So, see here, this is our chest, right? So here, this is our chest, right? So if we consider this as the thumb, and we put our eyes and nose, right? So now, just like this is here, this is here. This is here, this is here. Now your hands are here. So your hands are here, correct?
Mm.
Your legs are down here. So your legs are down here. Exactly same. The only difference that we will see, which I will tell you, is that we don't have the organs yet placed here. Correct? So now if I want to place the organ, okay, if I'm placing the organ, what I'm doing, I'm considering in Tulyartha, this is my, this part is my stomach, okay. Then in our correspondence, we take this as the liver.
Yes.
Here also, this is the liver. Here is the liver, okay.
Yes.
There also, we take this as our intestine, going like this.
Yes.
Here also, we take the same thing, intestines here. What is the only difference that you see from there and here?
Is the
The lungs, correct? In,
lungs.
right. In Ayurveda, lungs are here only. Lungs are here. All this is lungs, right? We are considering this as lungs, and this is the
Yes.
heart, correct?
Mm. Mm.
In TCM, what are we doing? Here are the lungs, and here is the heart, correct? Make sense what I am talking?
Yes.
The
Yes.
difference?
Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is the only difference that you will see in TCM. Okay? There is no big difference in your Tulyartha when you are working on TCM or you're working on your Ayurvedic form.
Okay. Ma'am, but when we give treatment, so
Yes.
when we are giving, so we are giving for lungs. Suppose I tried this way.
Yes.
So in Ayurvedic, the lungs are here also. So we can I press this so it will works?
It will still work. So that is the reason why I wanted to show you the comparison. That our body is based on how we are thinking. If at that point you are just rubbing a pencil like this, you are actually giving a massage to your lungs, to your stomach, to your intestine, everything, correct? Correct? But
Yes.
if you are focusing only on the lungs, then if you think this is your lungs, you're going to always focus here as your lungs. It doesn't matter what you're thinking, Ayurvedic wise or you're thinking TCM wise. Okay? But if you're going like this, you're still working on the, if you think that you're working on Ayurvedic, area, right? Ayurvedic Tulyartha. And this is all your lungs. Here is your stomach, correct? You're still working on the same thing that you were working on the other TCM, because we are working here, here is that, and when you do like this, you're also coming across the stomach, correct? So, even for me, even when I was learning, and even as of today, I I feel when you're learning Ayurveda and TCM, the correspondence system is exactly the same. I wouldn't change anything when we are treating or only when we are teaching, because it is in mentioned in the books. We are showing you the difference so that when you are going and someone is telling you, oh, if someone knows only Ayurvedic acupressure, for them this is only lungs. These are two lungs and here is the heart. But the stomach is also still here, right? And as you go forward, you will see that in the
But ma'am,
correspondence,
liver is on the same side. Liver, what you said, liver is on the same side.
correct,
Okay.
correct. See, we are taking liver here.
Yes.
So the liver also has to come on the right side only whenever you're
Oh,
looking
got
at
it.
it.
Got it. Got it.
Correct? So only thing is that here they are taking the liver up here because they take the stomach here, then the liver is here. We are taking the whole part as the liver. Right?
Got it.
So when you're treating, you are treating exactly the same things that you learned so far and what you will learn as we go forward. In Ayurveda, more than Tulyartha, you will always be working on the energies. You will be looking at the energies, and that is what you will learn more in Ayurveda. Okay? Where did my. Uh, okay, let me close this. I'll share and I'll close this so you don't get confused with this. I want you to follow our uh, other one. Didn't I have it open? So, when we are learning in the Ayurvedic part, make sure that we are actually understanding the Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Okay? And I think that is the reason why we have not put that uh, Tulyartha over here, because basically, if you follow that one correspondence thing, you're correct in every manner. That is the best way to treat for correspondence and the easiest way. And you will see the combination becoming more and more clear. Okay. So in Tulyartha, there are, in Ayurveda, there are, body is made up of 9 elements. Okay. We are made of 9 elements, which it actually adds one more element, which becomes 10 elements. So, the way we look at in Ayurveda is the metaphysical and the physical body. Okay? So, what is the metaphysical? What does metaphysical mean?
No idea.
Mentally.
Okay.
Metaphysical means at a mental level, conscious
Okay.
level. Okay? And physical means everything that is physically visible. Correct? So, what is visible is wind. We can see wood or wind At least because when it moves, we can understand that the wind is moving. So we know that. Correct. Then we see heat, the fire. Okay. Then we see Akash, space. Now Akash is physical over here. Okay. Now we are doing Akash, Vayu, then Agni. Agni is also physical, we can see it. Then Jal, we can see it. Prithvi,
Yes.
right? We can see Prithvi. Five elements. Now they added other five elements, which is called Man. Can you see the Man?
No.
Can you see Disha?
No.
No. Can you see what is the other? I only forgot. So, what are we looking at? We are looking at Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi, Disha, Kal. Kal. Kal is what? Time. Right? Do we see time? We only can feel the time is passing by. Correct? We cannot see it. Then Man, then Disha, and then Atma and Tam. What is Atma and Tam when we talk about? So, in Ayurvedic acupressure, we are going to find these 10 meridians which are on our hands, and that 10 meridians, how it plays a role in controlling all the organs. So, now we have 10 energies versus 5 energies. So, now we are learning more 5 energies. Okay. So in Ayurveda, what you need to understand is how you will understand everything in the universe is the same related to our body. So if I look at thumb, thumb means zero. Thumb means zero. Thumb means darkness, right? Thumb means darkness. Now, how did the universe start? It started with a zero, with darkness. Then a Big Bang theory happened, right? So, what happened when that thumb got blasted? That darkness broke down. What happened? Everything became spacious. There was space, Akash, space is there, correct? So, it came first out of thumb came Akash. Okay. Now, in the Akash, what is there? Vayu. Without air,
Hmm.
that space cannot be moving, correct? Vayu. And when Vayu and space got together, also what came out of it? Agni, correct? Now, Vayu, Agni, all these things are there, and out of it came Jal. Jal, also when Agni and Jal, they are drying each other, then comes Prithvi, the humidity happens. Prithvi, okay? So now all these things happen in the time. So Kal, okay? And what does Kal is always your man goes where? Man. Kal, time. In times, what we do, we think about lot of things, right? Man. And man gives us disha, right? Actually, Kal gives us disha. Time gives us disha. And disha gives us, it controls our man, right? Because if we think about something, think it this way, like when the time started understanding time, time give us direction, and from that direction so many thought processes come, no? Correct. And when we start thinking about everything, we realize that everything resides in one place, which is the Atma. Do you get the whole circle now?
Yes.
Zero. So zero becomes tam.
Akash.
No, zero
Darkness.
becomes tam. Zero
Tam.
becomes tam
Tam.
because that's a zero. Okay?
Hmm.
And when you say thumb, your thumb is, I will tell you, you will have to go, you will start always with the, sorry, you will always start with the right thumb.
Thumb.
Okay? So thumb with the right thumb is zero. Okay? Now from there, you come to one, Akash. Now in your table, in your book, there should be a chart of the, there should be a chart of the fingers and its numbers. Okay. Do you see this?
Hmm.
Okay. So your right hand thumb is your zero thumb.
Hmm.
Then like this, it becomes one Vayu. Sorry, Akash. One is Akash. So right hand little finger is your Akash. So now here there is no more finger, right? After this. So we go to this finger. Two, Vayu, left hand. Okay. Now we go to this finger. This is Agni. Left hand index finger is Agni.
Left hand or right hand?
Left hand index finger is Agni. You might be seeing the mirror in your when you're looking at me. This is my right, this is my right, this is my left. So you should take a look at yours. So you do yours instead of writing, do yours. Right thumb, right little finger, Akash. One.
Hmm.
Then left little finger, Vayu.
Why?
Left index finger, Agni. After Agni comes Jal. So right index finger, Jal. Then you take ring finger. This is Prithvi. Right ring finger, Prithvi. Left ring finger, Kal. Number 6. Then left middle finger, Disha. Right middle finger, Man. Now we have already taken right thumb. What is left? The left thumb is not the end. That is your Atma. Now I want you to do it with me and you need to say which finger is what. That way you'll remember. Okay?
Right thumb is zero. And Akash, baby finger is Akash. Then left baby finger is Vayu.
Correct.
And left hand index finger is Agni.
Raise your left. You do it with you. You do it, yes. So left.
Left.
Now you will
Avani,
switch
and
to
right hand index is Jal. Then right hand ring finger Prithvi. Left ring finger is Kal. Left middle finger is Disha. And right middle finger is Man. And left thumb is Atma.
Atma. Okay. So now you have to also remember the number of the fingers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is this 0. Sorry, 9. Correct? 0 is thumb, 9 is Atma. We start with thumb, we end in the Atma. So if you look at it as a spiritually, if you look at it as a life cycle, that is how our cycle goes of life, right? We start from thumb, we get the Akash. So now if you think about it as age group, when you're just in you are a fetus, you're just a thumb in darkness. When you are born with Vayu, movement. All movements start, right? Number one. Then the baby is born. The baby keeps on moving, grows. Vayu keeps on moving, growing. Correct? And it becomes what? Number two, Vayu. Akash mein se Vayu. Correct? It comes out in the space, it grows, becomes bigger, and it moves. So Vayu. So thumb, 1, 2, Vayu. Then it starts to get more and more energy. It moves little more as they become toddlers. Agni, number 3. Okay? Okay? Then as you are growing older and older, then you start becoming little calmer. Jal, correct? Then you become little steady in life. Prithvi. Prithvi is stability. Earth is stability, right? Right? Then you understand all about the time. Kal. As you grow, you understand that Kal, right? And you
Yes.
find your Disha. So at the age of 40, 45, you start finding your Disha. Correct? And then what happens? Your man, you start looking inside your own self. At the age of 50, 55, you start realizing what you have done, what you want to do. You go inside yourself, you find yourself, your man, and that's where you reach your Atma. And you realize the sole purpose of our soul, why we are doing this journey, why we came. If you go into Jainism, correct? Right? So, this Ayurvedic is completely Ayu, life, and Ved, learning of life. That is why it's called Ayurveda. If you read the introduction to Ayurveda, that is what it is given, right? In the book. In the book that we gave you, that is what it is mentioned, if you see. Correct? Now, it's very important. The basic importance of Ayurveda is that you have to learn the finger numbers, the energies related to those numbers, and then from there we will start plotting the organs on the fingers. Okay? So, like you see here, you see the body holes that are given here in your
Hmm.
book on the hands, what it represents, correct? Do you see that?
Yes.
And the body organs that are given on the joints, right?
Hmm.
So, first you have to make sure you understand each and every element and what it means. Okay? Now, in Ayurveda, everything is based on Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. That is the principle of it.
Yes.
Correct? So now, the here, if you read, the 10 elements are placed on the 10 fingers and toes. Yin continuous passive energies are placed on the right hand fingers. 0, 1, 4, 5, 8. If you look at it, 0, 1, 4, 5, 8. That all comes on your right hand finger. Correct? And the yang, which is seldom used, active energies are placed on your left hand, which is 2, 3, 6, 7, and 9. So you have to keep practicing this, and unless you don't practice together with when we are in the class, you will not remember it all the time. Yin 1, right? 0, 1,
Zero
4,
one four five eight.
5, 8. So you have to open your fingers so you remember 0, 1, 4, 5, 8. Correct? Now, when you remember this, what is 0? 0 is thumb. What is 1? Akash. What is 4? Jal. What is 5? Prithvi. What is 8? 1. It will slowly you will remember, but the reason I'm saying again and again is that way you will remember your fingers. It will help you to treat on an Ayurvedic basis, and then you remember the five elements on finger number hand left hand, which is the yang, right, which is active energies on the left hand fingers, which are seldom used. Correct? So now they are saying 2, 3, 6, 7, and 9. Correct? 2 is Vayu, 3 is Agni, 6 is Kal, 7 is Disha, 9 is Atma. Correct? So now the organs and the holes are placed on these three joints of the fingers and toes. They are called the Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Now, what is Vat? Vat is a principle of movement. Correct?
Why? Yes.
Yeah. Therefore, it can be translated as an air controller of the body. Bodily air or Vat may be considered as subtle energy that governs biological movement like body metabolism. Vat is formed by ether and air. Vat governs the breathing, blinking of eyes, movement in muscles, tissues, pulsation of the heart, all expansion and contraction, impulses in the nerve cells, tremors, spasms, feelings of emotions as fear, anxiety, pain, etc. Akash and Vayu element combine for making a Vat. Remember when we started that from Tam came Akash and from Akash came Vayu. So Akash and Vayu has to be together. Then only the movement happens. And that is why Vat is movement. Okay. So Vat is a movement. So can you place Vat here or would you place Vat here?
Up.
Up. Because this can move, but this cannot. This is stable. Correct? Then comes the pith. Pith is the center. And what is pith? It is placed all in the middle joints of the fingers. And what is the function of pith? Pith means digestion, maintain natural body heat, create hunger and thirst, maintain elasticity of the body, radiance, mental happiness, activeness of intellectual. The elements of fire and water are the essence of pith. Fire transforms all forms within the body, whether mental, which is digesting, or physical, which is digesting the food. Metabolism and pith go hand in hand. Water and fire elements create pith. If there is This is not corrected in your book. Please correct it. It's not dire, it is fire. So when water and fire element comes together, it creates pith. Where is pith normally created? What happens in
Lip.
our stomach area? Digestive and everything, correct? Right? So that is pith. And that is placed on the center, all the middle joints is the pith. Okay. And what is cuff? Cuff is placed at the lower joint of the fingers. Cuff is produced after interplay among earth and water. The water element, as part of cuff, performs all good deeds. It produces stability, dullness, nourishment, lethargy, moistening, etc. Places of cuff in the body are chest, throat, joints, brain, head, stomach, plasma, tongue, pancreas, nose, and fat. When cuff is imbalanced, structure, physic, and functions are all affected, which is true, right? If this joint, if I say this joint is a problem, the whole finger will have the problem? Yes, correct?
Yes.
Right? So when cough is too much, we have to treat because the body is having lot of issues. If vat is too much, if this is moving too much, we cannot hold things properly, right? And then it affects this also. So now let's see how the organs are placed on these. And if you look in your book, look at how they have given. 0, which is thumb, has been given as reproductive and excretory organs. Correct? Why reproductive and excretory organs is given to thumb?
It's in darkness. We don't.
Yes. So we come from darkness, we go into darkness. Correct? When everything ends, also it is darkness. When everything begins, also it is darkness. So we gave that a 0. Correct? Then what is finger number 1? Akash. And what organs are given to Akash?
It's
Li
lung.
and Lu.
Lung.
Lungs and
And
large
large
intestine. Correct. Now, if think about it, lungs is given to the cuff joint and large intestine is given to the vat joint. What if I give the lungs to the vat joint and large intestine to the cuff joint? Do you think it will make sense? What is Akash? Akash is space. Correct? If I don't give space to the large intestine, do you think everything will move?
No.
No. Do you think lungs, if I give it too much movement, is it good for the lungs?
No.
So, how did they give allotment of the organs to the joint is based on their function also. You need that space, so that is given to the vat part, which is movement also is given to Li. And lungs is given the cough, correct? It still needs space. Lungs need space, but not
Yes.
too much. It cannot just go too much. And that's why it is given the cuff where it needs the stability. Make sense? Then we come to finger number 2. Now, finger number 2 is what? Vayu.
Why?
Okay. So, again, there is a mistake in there which we need to correct it. Finger number 2 is Vayu. And for finger number 2, what are the organs given? Heart and small intestine.
Small
See, the
intestine.
pairing doesn't change over here, does it?
Huh.
The
Mm-hmm.
pairing of the organs doesn't change. So right now, what I am studying, I'm going into my master's level of the acupressure. Now we are learning how to connect the TCM with the Ayurvedic part and treat people. That is what I am studying right now. Okay, that is at the master's level. I am just saying this is the basic. So if you understand the basic, then even if you don't come to the master's level, you will understand a lot. Okay. So heart and small intestine are the pair. Again, small intestine is given to the Vat joint and heart is given to the
Cough.
cuff joint. Now, do you see again? Stability and movement. Plus, Vayu itself is a movement. Vayu means movement, means the heart has to keep moving, small
Yes.
intestine has to keep
All
moving,
young organs up. Yes.
all the yang organs up. Very good. You already looked at it and you figured it out. Very good. See, correct? Because what is young organs if we look into TCM? They are all the organs that are
They,
only active when they need to be.
right.
Correct? They are passively active,
Got
right?
it.
And all the yin organs are in the cuff joints.
Cough joints.
Now, if you remember even all which joint is your yang organ, you will automatically remember which goes to the
Yeah.
uh, yin organ, correct? Now,
Yes.
if you understand the energy of the finger, now Vayu is given to heart and small intestine because it is moving. But Agni is given to who? Gallbladder and liver. Okay? Here, what is the change from TCM to Ayurvedic? How do you see the change
Gallbladder and liver is wood point. Means wind point.
in
TCM.
TCM? Here, what they have done? Agni
It's
is what?
Agni.
Agni.
Agni mixture of this
No, no. Agni is fire.
Agni is fire. Yes.
Correct? So, in Ayurveda, Agni is given to gallbladder and liver. Do you see the direct connection how they, Ayurvedic wise, they have thought of? Because liver is a chemical factory,
Yes.
gallbladder also creates chemicals,
Acid. Yes.
correct? So, that is why they gave it to the Agni finger. Okay?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Then Jal is given to, that has not changed, right? Jal has not changed. What has changed is the interchange of heart and small intestine, liver and gallbladder, right? In TCM, heart and small intestine falls under fire and liver and gallbladder falls under wind. But in
Yes.
Ayurveda, what they have done is they have connected with the function. If a heart has to keep on moving, meaning it needs Vayu, movement, constant movement. That's why they gave it to Vayu. And Agni is given to liver and gallbladder because it creates lot of acids. It's a chemical factory. Make sense? That is all what you have to remember. But if you remember Ayurvedic wise what finger number it is, then you will understand which organ comes on that, what organ is planted on that finger. Correct? So Agni is liver and gallbladder. Then Prithvi is again the same, stomach and spleen. finger number 5. Okay. Now,
Yes.
Carl, that is finger number 6. What do you have? Medulla and spine. Because your whole nervous system is based on your spine and it's connected to the medulla,
Yes. Yeah.
and that is why it is given finger number 6. Carl. Correct? Disha is given to pons and cerebellum. Why? Because you're thinking pons, the midbrain, the thinking brain, the bridge, the pons, okay, and the cerebellum. Here is our other brain, right? We have brain, one brain, but many parts of it, different functions. Correct? And then if you go to 8, it is the midbrain and the limbic system, meaning all that emotional things and everything that is controlled comes under finger number 8, Man. And what is Atma? The cortical of the brain and the nucleus. What is the nucleus? It is the center of our cell. Nucleus means it is the center of our cell. In our body, any nucleus, from the nucleus, everything else goes out. It creates. Okay? Okay, give me 1 second, okay? Hello, Sirisha ji.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Swetaji. Good morning.
Good morning. Can I call you like in 5 minutes? I'm in the middle of ending my class.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no problem. I'll call you in 5 minutes.
Bye.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye. Okay. So now you got, if you keep reading by heart all your finger numbers, especially whether you can plot your organs or not right away, it's okay. But at least remember all your finger numbers. I'll ask you the finger numbers next time. Okay. And automatically, as you keep reading, you will understand why what is given to it. Okay. And you will learn this more in the future also as you keep going. Now, what about the pith joints? We talked about the cuff joint, we talked about the vat joint. What about the pith joints? The pith joints are all our sensory organs, like you see here. The left eye is on the left hand, index finger, okay, and the right index finger is for the right eye. Okay. So our eyes, they do need Agni and Jal, dono, right?
Yes.
Brightness, and we need the tears and everything, right? So Agni and Jal, both middle joint is our eyes. Okay. Now, where is our nose? So it's actually, it should be nostrils, because two nostrils. We have one nose, but two
Mm.
nostrils. So the left side and the right side, correct? Middle. So that is given to 6 and 5. Finger number 5 and 6. Why it is given to finger number 5 and 6? 5 is Prithvi, stability. We need to have stability of the nose, no?
Yes.
Correct? And 6 is what? Kal, meaning it is also connected with our nervous system, right? Our respiratory organs are connected to our nervous system also, no? So
Yes.
6 is a nervous system, and that's why, see, what is given to 6? Spine and medulla,
Mm.
correct? So that's how you will remember. Nostrils are your ring finger, index fingers are your eyes, which is in the pith joints. Now comes your middle finger. What is it? The hole, mouth hole, middle finger, and reproductive hole is on the middle
One.
finger. 8 and 7. This is the direction that we eat. Direction. Correct? It goes in the mouth hole. Is the center. And what is the center? Pons and cerebellum. For the mouth hole, Disha is having pons and cerebellum. So I will explain, though it's not in your semester. I'll explain to you little bit functions of what is the function of pons, what is the function of cerebellum. That way you will understand it, why it is given. Okay? And what is man? Man is midbrain and limbic system. So it is given the reproductive system. Why? Our man is attractive, emotional. We get attracted, correct? When we get attracted, we might join our hands with someone in marriage or something. So our reproductive system is given to the finger number 8. Okay? Now you understood all, and then the last one is ear, the small fingers. Ear. Now see how it is connected to what organs? Heart, small intestine, lungs, and large intestine. Okay? Heart and small intestine, lungs and large intestine are both. What is it? Your ears are connected into lot of things, right? From here. Your
Yes.
heart, because whatever you hear, you feel bad, you feel sad. What happens? Your heart breaks. If your heart breaks, your stomach digestion gets affected.
Yes.
Your lungs don't work properly, then your large intestine will also not work properly. Because we say, right, that someone slaps you, it's fine. But when someone says something bad, it's hard to forget. And it starts affecting your whole system. Correct? It's little dense today because it's a totally new concept. Ayurvedic is
Yes.
different than what you started as a TCM, what you might have heard all the time, right? So Ayurvedic is little tense and dense, but once you remember the finger numbers, once you remember their energies, it is the best way to treat anything. It's very fast treatment because it's directly connecting to all the energies, right? Like we say, do this and you will be able to put a green color for gas, acidity, anything. You take your ring finger and you put like this is your gas and acidity. Now, if you go here in our correspondence system, this is still our stomach,
Yes.
and we put green color. So, green color in Ayurveda is jal,
Auto.
means you're cooling. Gas, acidity. But if you go, even if you go by TCM and it's a green color, what are we doing? We are giving movement. Correct? So,
Mm.
so either way, you're not being wrong. It's only about how you understand the concept, how you are looking at that concept. Because lot of times you will see that to remember all the 674 points of acupressure, TCM, is more difficult than just remembering the 10 elements, its energies, and the 10 fingers. And once you understand that, it will take some time. Today is just the first class of Ayurveda. So don't be tensed. Just understand it, and you will see that, oh, this is so simple. I can make any protocol even by the end of two classes, you will think, oh, Ayurvedic is better. Who is going to remember K1 is heat point or K1 is a humidity point? I don't remember. Okay, I remember where kidneys are. Where are your kidneys? I will remember that Jal is kidney and urinary bladder. Okay, kidney is here. Then I'm going to just treat. I know all the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just treat that way. Simple. You start seeing it more simple. But some people are very good at TCM only. Some people like to do Ayurvedic only. It depends. But as you keep learning, you, as I said, like I'm in a semester where now we are merging both these TCM and Ayurvedic together. And based on that, we are learning how to treat, right? And for us also, it's very confusing because now they're telling us to go all the way back into first semester to learn all the organ and its points, and to learn our Ayurvedic, and to understand what our correspondence is. And now we have to make a protocol out of it. So these are all ways. Once you go deeper and deeper, all you will understand is sometimes just doing correspondence becomes very simple. Just doing Ayurvedic Methik Patti on the joints helps you to treat better. You never know. But understanding it slowly, because every body is different, and I'll tell you from my experience that in every person, some of my patients only and only like auricular therapy, and it works wonders for them, no matter how good of a protocol I give. Even if I give protocol that I sometimes ask my teachers that is this the right protocol, because they are saying they are not feeling any better, they go, yeah, that is fine. Then even after that then I go like, okay, let me try Ayurvedic acupressure. Sometimes I do the Ayurvedic protocol on them. Oh, today whatever you did, I don't know, I feel so good. I didn't do anything. I only took that same protocol, thought of it, how to plot it on the Ayurvedic channel. That's it. And sometimes they go like, we don't want, because we are going for some function, we can hide our ears, but we cannot hide our fingers, you know. So can you do something that we don't have to put magnets? Then we put seeds on the auricular therapy. So we do auricular therapy and they feel good. It's the same thing. It's the reason why we keep learning is that way we can treat in many different ways. Like you just treated all your tips and you felt better. That was wonderful, right? So keep doing it, keep trying it. Don't be overwhelmed. You will feel after two classes that, oh, why didn't we learn Ayurvedic first? You will think like that. Okay? Okay.
Yes.
So, any other questions?
Not yet.
Yes, I know. It is very heavy today. We will end
Yes.
it here, and we'll make sure if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask and don't be nervous about it. Okay? Okay. See you next week. Happy
Yes, yes.
Dashera, happy Navratri,
Happy
and
Dashera.
take care.
Yes. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much, Miss.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Good night.